anything wrong with that either.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying that? And he smells like beer and cigarettes. Okay, he's next. Because he told me to call him Ronnie. Do you understand it? Then I had to feel the congestive heart failure and the heart. Because he wasn't expecting to go of the heart. But he's also telling me through the heart disease, he's like, I didn't give two licks about anything. I didn't listen to those doctors. He said, I don't think when they stopped on me. He goes, I did not want to go back. And he ate and drank and did whatever he wanted to do. And he said he was drinking beer until his dying day, and he smells like beer and cigarettes. He's my next soul.
Yeah.
He's an interesting person. So full of life, always a jokester. Do you understand it? He's like, Kelly, I should live my life as a clown the way I acted. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I can see him in jeans and a t-shirt and flannel and boots. He's just very casual, honey.
Yeah.
It just means he never dressed up.
No.
And it doesn't even have to be that he wore that type of outfit every day. He was just very casual. Do you understand it? Good. But he's young again. He looks like he's about 29 or 30. So he's young on the other side. He's an interesting person. I did hear him saying to me, even though everybody knew about the heart battle and the complications with his heart, that he was not expecting for his heart to give out when it did.
No.
Do you understand it? He said, I never thought my heart would give out when it did, Kelly. And that's okay. So he just wants to make sure I'm able to share it. There's a happy belated birthday for September. Hawks, eagles, feathers. All three. All three of those are signs from him. He's like, I use all three signs. Hawks, eagles, and feathers. I want you to share that. There's a happy birthday this month. He said, I can't carry it to him, but I do have to say happy birthday. He goes, I won't sing it to you, but I'll say it. I'm like, all right. But that could be friends or family. And they just keep saying, I'm watching a Rosa dad.
Yeah, my cousin Anna. She's not here, but he is a girl.
He just keeps saying, tell my daughter I love her. And he's like, my proudest position and the thing I do the most in heaven when it comes to the loved ones on earth. He said, I'm really doing everything I can to be a good dad. She's gonna be so happy about hearing from him, honey. Do you understand it? And I just heard him saying to me, it's okay to organize the pictures a little bit better. And then I know he's using music to connect with her because he's telling me. So I just want her to be open to that. Now, music can be nostalgic things, meaning nostalgic is memories you guys have shared before, okay? So that can be songs that remind you guys of your loved ones, songs that bring back old memories or old experiences, bands and artists that you know your loved ones loved. That's nostalgic, that's the past. Forward moving is random songs and random artists you would never expect them to send that they'll send you because it's about the words in the song, even if it's a sentence or two or the whole song. He uses a lot of guiding words with her. So I want her to be open to unexpected songs that she would never expect. Her dad sending. Do you understand it? But he'll do it because it's going to get her attention, and it's almost that love letter from the other side as she's going through life experiences that he's talking her through them. That's really what it's about. To understand, it's really great validation. He's saying to me, you guys, but I never expected him to come through. And then I just hear him saying to me, he knows she's still struggling about losing him. And he said, I just want her to know I'm still her dad and I'm still here. So he's doing everything he can to still be there for her in so many ways. Do you understand it? Good. He says he's been trying to get her attention. So I'm just supposed to share that because I think she'll understand that, or it just means her heart needs to be more open to the experiences. I don't know why he keeps talking about drinking beer all the time, but I just keep hearing it. Do you guys understand it?
We definitely know why.
Beer to every family function.
Yeah, our family doesn't drink.
Yes. So he always had his cooler of beer with him, even though it's like nobody drank.
Okay.
He always had his cooler of beer with him.
As long as you understand it. Because he's like, you really just have to mention about me having beer all the time. And I'm like, why are we talking about that? Because he's saying to me, he said, even if you guys didn't drink, he's laughing and saying to me, you guys miss him showing up with the beer, and it's become a joke in the family. That's why he's talking about it. He's like, oh, it's become a joke.
Well, his daughter has recently gotten married, and her husband brought a cooler of beer to a family function. So it's
He knows. And he said it was more an honor than anything. Do you understand it? By the way, he knows about the picture. He knows what she did with the wedding dress and bouquet, and he was walking her down the aisle. She'll share that with her. Because that can be pictures set out in honor of loved ones. It could be a picture tucked in the bouquet. He just keeps saying to me she looked beautiful in her dress, and he said he didn't miss that milestone with her. And it's okay, he brought it up, because I wasn't even done the message. That might have been something he was going to end with. But he's like, oh, since we're on the subject, I'll just talk about it early. That means he was going to talk about it, because he just channeled that, so that's okay. But I hear him saying to me, that was really hard for her to have that milestone with him not being the person to walk her down the aisle, physically. But he was there in spirit. Do you understand it? And then I just hear him saying to me, he would have given anything to be here physically, to make that day more special for her. And then I just hear him saying to me that he has an only relationship and that he just wants her to be happy. And he's like, they fit together so well. He goes, but I need this to be heard since she's recording this and it's on the message, Kelly. I'm saying he better take care of her. Do you understand it? There's some teasing, but he's serious. Yeah. Because he's like, that's my baby girl. Do you understand it? Yeah. He's a little protective of her, and that's completely fine. But he was definitely there for that big milestone, for sure. And then I hear him mentioning and validating to me about them really starting to create a life together and talking about a family. That's all I hear. And that could be children, animals, combination of both. Do you understand it? But I hear him saying to me they really need to focus on themselves right now because they're so new in the marriage, and he just wants her to be happy. It's really great. And he's saying to me, he watched her get discouraged, wondering if she would ever find someone. And he's happy that they found each other. Honey, but that could have been like teenage years and when she was younger. And he's saying to me, he's happy that she waited because it wasn't something that was supposed to be rushed. But I know it was something she was always looking forward to really kind of find her person. So it was just his way of saying it was the right timing because it needed to be that soul. Do you understand? And he's expecting him to take care of her for sure, which is really good. I also hear this, and I don't know why he wants to call her Anna Banana, but he does.
That's her name. Her name is Anna.
But do you guys call her Anna Banana?
Yes.
That's why. No, he's just giving me the nickname. He's like, say Anna Banana. Lots of people call her Anna Banana. And it doesn't have to be something he called her, even though it could be. It's just what people call her in general as far as family and friends. Do you understand it? Because he's like, say Anna Banana. My husband's over here going, Anna Banana. Here's why. When we went on a cruise, and I don't remember if it was our honeymoon or if it was one after, there was actually one of the like entertainment staff that worked for Royal Caribbean, and she would always get on the thing going, hi, I'm Anna Banana. And I don't remember what country she was from, but that was her accent. So even years after we got home and Jeff and I would start to book a Royal Caribbean cruise, he would be typing in going, I'm Anna Banana. So here's the peanut gallery, my little built-in peanut gallery, right? But I can hear Ronnie saying that clear as day. So I know it's a nickname for her, which is great. And then I just hear him saying to me, please tell her how much he loves her. She made such a beautiful bride. He always knew that she would be. One of the things that was hardest on him when he passed was knowing that she wouldn't have him that day in that way, but she did. He was just loving her from spirit, honey. And I can feel him clear as day right beside her. And I could feel him touching her hand as she was carrying the bouquet. I could feel his hand on hers as she was walking down the aisle. And then as she started to hand her bouquet off to face her husband, I watched him touch his hand as well and give her to him. So I already started to see it, so I just had to catch up to my words. To understand it, it's wonderful validation. So please know he was there. He's a smart aleck. Do you understand it? Because he's saying to me when they said I do, he said, I secretly said he better. But he said you better to her husband. But he said he was laughing because it was like a joke. There was so many people in attendance with that wedding, if they only knew. Watch the pictures, look at the pictures. Sometimes you can catch the Lord's in spirit. I have some pretty awesome photos of my hubby. He's shown up in quite a lot of my pictures. And he's super strong. You can see everything. His entire face, his head, everything. So I just hear Ronnie saying to me there was a lot of loved ones that made sure that they were there for the wedding. And he's not the only one that really wants to give congratulations from the family. But I do hear they need to go back and look at their wedding photos because I am being told there was some stuff caught on film. And if you guys have questions, you can just send me messages and share it with me. I'll help you through it. Right, let me get this last one in because he was definitely an unexpected soul for you guys, but I love it about him. He was a lot of fun to work with. He's a lot of fun. A little ornery, and that's okay. But it's all in good fun. Plus, part of the reason I'm feeling him the way I am, because it's just really him showing his personality and the person he was when he was here. Do you understand? Which is really, really great. So I love that so much. He's thanking me for the time. He said, Kelly, thank you for helping me. I just wanted to make sure I had a chance to have a little bit of time. I didn't want to take away from anybody else. But there was such an important milestone for my daughter. And I wanted to make sure she knew that I was there and I didn't miss it. I know she knows in her heart that I would be there on that special day. But now she'll know all the ways I was. Thank you for helping me. And then he's saying to me, he was secretly dancing with her in spirit because he knew how hard it was for her to not have the father-daughter dance. He's like, please say this to her one more time. So if somebody stood in his place, whether somebody stood in his place or she didn't do it, he's telling me that he danced with her during the wedding to make sure that he got the dance with her. So it can work either way because I wasn't being told. I'm just being told I danced with my daughter, please tell her. It's wonderful revelation. He's leaving. You did fantastic. But did you guys understand him talking to me about the honoriness with like the cardio issues and not really behaving with his health the way he should have? And not really listening to the doctors? That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna get a few more names in.